It's actually still 100 degrees outside, but let's suspend disbelief and pretend cooler temperatures have arrived. The calendar says autumn here in the northern hemisphere, and what better way to celebrate the arrival of fall than a cozy painting vlog? Of course. I recently bought a set of Acrylic Gouache by Holbein for a review and comparison video. I really enjoyed working with it. The first 2 paintings I made with it turned out really well, so I decided to use it again for this video. I sat down to paint without any clear idea about what I wanted to paint. I didn't really have any reference photo ready, and nothing I had on my phone was really speaking to me. Finally, after spending way too long debating about it, I decided to paint what was right in front of me, which was the rose petals and flowers I had scattered over the desk. I don't typically paint directly from life. I usually take reference photos, so it was good for me to break that pattern. There are certain things I like about this painting and some things I really don't like at all. I liked the rose petal up until I got to the water drop on the petal. I thought it came out looking kind of fake, and I eventually gave up working on it. But I did like how the little daisies turned out. They were pretty simple to paint, and I like how they look soft and subtle. I had a really fun time experimenting with softer watercolor type effects, which is something I typically don't get to do much working with acrylics or oils. Even though this was poorly planned and executed, I like the idea of this. It could make a cute pattern, so I might revisit this again sometime in the future. When I bought the gouache, I also bought this roll of Scotch washi tape, which I used for the first painting. I noticed at the end of my painting session when I removed the tape that it seemed to be in pretty good shape, so I decided to save those pieces and reuse them on the second painting a few days later. The second painting is a teacup still life based on some reference photos I took. This painting is actually the second in a planned series of 4 or possibly more. I have a small collection of teacups, which really is the inspiration behind these particular paintings. Some are vintage teacups that belong to my great-grandmother, and other are more modern designs. I typically don't use these on a regular basis. They are mostly decorative, so it's been fun to dust them off and actually use them for their intended purpose. And after I'm through staging the photos, I get to enjoy the flowers, a cup of tea, and a little snack. Of the 2 tea time paintings I've done so far, I think the first one is still my favorite. And it seems that YouTube is in agreement with me. I've released both of these paintings as YouTube shorts, and the first painting outperformed the second by a lot. When I was finished with this painting and I removed the tape, I discovered that my little experiment with reusing the tape actually worked very well. There wasn't any bleed through at all, and the tape was still in pretty decent shape, which naturally made me wonder, would it hold up to a third use? I decided to test it on a third painting. I recently got this beautiful handmade bracelet as a gift, and I decided to make this painting into sort of a thank you card. For this painting, I wanted to stick to the same cozy theme, but I didn't want to paint another teacup right away, so soon after the last one. I ended up staging another still life, this time with candles. The painting ended up taking about an hour, and it's really more of a sketch than anything. I enjoyed it so much, and I'd like to paint this again, or maybe something slightly similar. Well, that's all for me today. I hope you enjoyed getting cozy with me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!